What is up, all you beautiful people? It is I, AkemiTCG, back here with a brand new vlog. One of my friends just messaged me and told me the locals is going to be filled. All 10 people will be here today, so I'm just super excited just to play some games, maybe play in a little tournament. It's not an official tournament because of Konami regulations. I just want to get that out there before any of you be like, I'm gonna report the store to Konami. It's not. All right. So hope you all enjoy. I've never taken Yu-Gi-Oh seriously before. I'm going to nationals and I'm going to share my journey with all of you. Welcome back to the den. Today I have just a few updates for you guys. You know, every week I try to give you all with a little bit of an update of what I've been working on. So, rikkafairies, I'm gonna bring these two locals today and actually play in the tournament because that's what's supposed to happen. And it's gonna be great. And also, for combos, my combo videos have been, it's been kind of finicky. I've been using a tripod and putting it over this table and just trying to like shuffle my hand and show everything. But I want to invest back into the channel. I want high quality Yu-Gi-Oh videos for all of you guys. So I invested in a overhead cam stand. It's gonna be leaning over the table as such. I'm just gonna show you guys here. And that's gonna be used for combo videos. Most likely not for duels, just because I don't like the overhead dual look. It's just personally not for me. I like the tripod look better. So the combo videos are gonna be spicy. Maybe even doing pack openings with those two. So anyways, I really don't have much else to say or do here in this den. I just want to go to locals and just tear everything up. Let's do it. Alright, we are here in not my car today. We're in Pat's car.
And hopefully we'll have a full locals today. We will.
Since we're shooting in his car, we're gonna take some spicy B-roll while we're at it. Look at that sun. We get here. That place is still under new management. I can't zoom in from here, but like when we get closer, y'all can work next to the locals if you like. But we're back. That's pretty much the only locals near me that's open. We're open.
Alright, stairs round two. Getting a little better.
Alright, getting better at it. Yeah, we got some EXP from last week.
You got that EXP share. Oh, thanks.
Alright.
That's good word.
We are back.
Bigger crowd this week, so that's a good thing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Have fun.
We're here. We're here. What's up, dude? I borrowed some sanctions from this guy at around like, what is it? Like Monday, February?
Happened over it,
And he didn't get it back till like last week or the week before.
Came up big though. Came up big.
Yeah, second place. We take those. Yo, we're back outside because I forgot the little thingy on my tripod. So maybe Patrick has a replacement. I don't know. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
All right, we're gonna kill it tonight. Everybody's here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we don't have a solution for the tripod extension right now, so I'll look for something. We'll make it work, guys. We'll make it work.
You are all set. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be $5. I'm sorry, I have to take your card.
Pro or dark prolifer side?
This is the makeshift solution. It works. That's a
Straight from arts and crafts table. Down there. 5-year-olds put together.
because I messed up the setup right here. I'm just gonna be vlogging just a little bit more without the camera. So, are you ready, dude? You winning today?
I'm ready. You ready?
You winning? Yeah, I'm ready.
so.
I think I'm winning. Are you winning today?
Oh, man.
Alright, Nick, are you winning?
No doubt.
No doubt about it? Oh man, he's gonna kick my ass. it's gonna be over.
Mad if you want to record it.
Yeah, that's true. Yo, Kenny, you winning? Yo, Arthur, you winning? Are you winning?
Oh no, it's hot, maybe.
Let him know. Carlos, you winning?
Huh?
Yo, you winning tonight?
Oh man, they got me on the vid. What's up?
You winning tonight, dude?
I'm winning tonight. That's on me.
Oh, he's gonna win. That's what he said. So let's find out who's gonna win tonight. And great stories, comments, and games. We are back here with Game 1, Round 1 of the unofficial tournament that was held on this night. Just as a heads up, there is a lot more gameplay and dueling footage, so I'm going to shortcut a lot of my commentary, but it's going to be enough for you all to understand pretty much what happens during the duel, right? So I'm playing against Mech Invoked with Rikka's. I already knew I was playing against Mech Invoked. I won the dice roll. I chose to let him go second, even though he wants to go second anyways, but I completely forget that he plays a lot of cards to counteract me going second, and also I just should have went second because that deck, quite frankly, it's kind of hard for them to make Macabre unless they have Alistar turn 1, so I'm just gonna try it anyways. I wanted to just go first and then just interrupt whatever play he had with my Teardrop or in my Imperm or whatever. So basically, I summon Petal, go into Mudon, set, activate boss stage pass. That's hypothetically not a bad board. I just don't have Teardrop, so I had to grab Mudon instead, which gives me a little bit of recursion. So on his turn, draw phase, I summon Har, and I tell him what Har does, and he plays evenly match. I'm like, okay, I can negate it, but like, since he played evenly after I told him the Har negates, I knew that he had a second evenly, and then that's when I'm starting sweating internally, because he plays the second evenly. And since the tokens can't be banished face down, I have to get rid of pretty much everything but my 1500 token, which is pretty bad. And then the token leaves the field afterwards, which does allow me to get Petal back. So I go into Petal, into Teardrop, into Snowdrop, and end up with Teardrop and Snowdrop on board. On his turn, he pops off, goes into Alistar, goes into Kaliga and Almirage with one set. With one set against a Mech Knight Invoke deck, it's gonna be pretty rough because it could literally be anything from an Imperm to an Evelyn to a Call By. There's just so many things that will interrupt my deck, so I have to be really careful. So on my turn, I go into Teardrop, I smack into his Kaliga because I already used one monster effect that turn, so I have to get rid of his Kaliga. If he chooses to drop Alistar here, that's fine too, I don't mind. And then after I kill his Kaliga, because he chooses not to drop Alistar, I attribute his Almirage or Teardrop's effect, because why not? And on his turn, he goes into Algodes, and Algodes on summon pops one of my cards, which forces me to use Teardrop to tribute his Algodes. And then back on my turn, I use Snowdrop. Then he uses World Legacy Secrets to summon Algodes to then pop my Snowdrop before I get a chance to even exceed with it. And I get smacked on the next turn. And I play evenly, set 1, pass. And on his turn, he plays Alistar, and I bank on my impermanence that I just set that he does not have another invocation, but he has another invocation, so I lose that game 1. On game 2 of this matchup, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna go second. He pops up with Desires, it normal summons Alistar, goes into Macabre and Calamities via World Legacy Monstrosity, and also has a Sentinel with the trap card set, which I assume is Secret, so I'm pretty much royally screwed. This is actually a really hard board to make. Even with Dark Ruler no more, it might be a little tricky because Secret is a trap card that I have to deal with. So all I do is I just T-set pass, and he goes into Lib with his cards, then goes into Access Code, and one of the cards I set was Imperm. But I forgot that Lib has an effect when she goes to the graveyard, so you can chain block it by summoning Access Code. Since they both trigger at the same time, he chooses the order. He chooses Access Code Chainlink 2, so I cannot use Imperm as Chainlink 3. If he chooses to make the Chainlink the other way, then I would have been fine, I think. But I don't think there's anything I could have drawn to break that board, to be honest, because he had a trap in hand as well. He had a monster spell and trap in hand, so even an evenly couldn't have saved me here. And so, I lose there. Oh boy, we are in match number 2 versus Unchained. This is a very tricky matchup because both kinds of decks, or both of these decks, are like the same type of deck, so to speak. They're half control and then half kind of like killing your opponent really fast. Both decks kind of do the same thing, so it's going to be a very back and forth match. So I go first. My Petal gets impermed, and I go Snowdrop to Rose Girl to Teardrop with 1 set. He summons a Ruha on his turn and uses the Abominable effect, in which I chain the Teardrop, then Tranquility, paying the tribute cost because I didn't want my Teardrop to die. I had no idea what he's going to kill with Abominable. So I'm not sure if this is the optimal play here, but it's alright. Then he summons Sarama and uses his effect to summon Soul, and then links off my Snowdrop so I can't use it next turn to summon his other Unchained Link 2 monster. On my turn, I go into Petal to grab Snowdrop, then immediately go into battle phase without doing anything else, just to force him to use his Soul effect. So he uses his Soul, links my Teardrop into Anguish, and then it resets back to my main phase because he did not agree to go to the battle phase yet. So I just summon Snowdrop, Mudon, and Primula, and then use Teardrop to just sack off his Arama and kind of just not even go attacking into his Aruha or his set card because I didn't want him to plus off of it. All of the Unchained monsters plus off of getting destroyed, and I simply just didn't want to do that at all when my deck is capable of playing around that. So on his turn, since I didn't generate him a plus, he just attacks into my Teardrop during his battle phase to get the effect off. Main phase 2, he gets a board, and I ricochet his Rikka in response to his Anguish effect to target my Teardrop because I just didn't want him to get into the Link 4. When he gets into the Link 4 with Unchained, it's a really bad time. So I just take his Rikka, and then he ends on an IP board. On my turn, I'm worried that he's going to go into Unicorn. So I summon 3 monsters, just go kind of ham here, go into Jasmine, pop off into the whole combo. But I was unsure if he just chose not to Unicorn because he's worried that I have alternative plays. So he just makes Avermax instead, and that makes me feel a little bit safer. So I just make like a mini locked where he can't kill any of my monsters by battle since he has Avermax besides the Snowdrop. So on his turn, he just attacks the Snowdrop, and then he passes. On my turn, I just see the opportunity to win. I go into Rainbow Neos, shuffle his Avermax back, and attack for game. On to game 2, he T-sets pass, and then I go into Petal Snowdrop Mudon, but my Snowdrop gets in perm, so I'm kind of sitting duck there. And he summons Soul, activates his effect, and I change Sheet to target his Soul once again, like in the last duel. He uses Sarama to then pop off and then attack me for a clean 6,000 damage. I honestly thought I was gonna die here, but it's alright. On my turn, I play evenly matched. He keeps his Link on the field, and luckily I had an Imperm in hand, so I just Imperm his Link. Then I normal summon Evil Thorn and pop off because I have Rose Girl in hand. Mark down to boss stage, and then seal the deal with Neos Fusion because I didn't use any of the other any Snowdrop or Petal's effect this turn. So I just go into Neos Fusion. I'll shuffle back his Link on my turn. I mean on his turn rather. Draw phase. He activates boss stage. Then he sets 1, passes. On my turn, I just go into a or just summon any monster. Shuffle his set card back, and I hit him for game. That's it. On to the 4th match. I was unable to get recordings of the 3rd match, but basically what happened was I played against Hyperion Fairies, and I just beat them really fast. It was literally less than 10 minutes because this deck just has a good matchup against them, especially if I open evenly. But I didn't need it in this case. I just used Teardrop and just kind of mitigated every Master Hyperion play. So here in match 4, I am playing against Chaos Sworn, and I'm going second because I didn't know what he was playing at the time. So I just wanted to play it safe and just make sure that if I draw into evenly, it's not dead in my hand. So it activates Charge, and then Solar Recharge, which is pretty good. He doesn't mill anything significant. Then he plays Card Destruction, and I'm like, thank the Lord, because my hand was literally trash. I drew into, I think, 2 Mudon, a Snowdrop, a Har, and then like one other like level 5, like a Hellboy or something. Like I couldn't play a single card. That's how bad it was. And then he activates Chaos Space, then he pitches BLS to get Levineer. Basically, that card destruction completely fixed my hand 100%. So he pitched BLS to get Levineer. He just passes with nothing on the board. So I go into Glamour and I do the standard teardrop play with Mudon set. With Mudon in the set sheet, just in case he chooses not to summon Levineer first. And then he goes into Levineer, prompting me to chain teardrop, and then he summons Chaos Sork and pokes me for 23. On my turn, I go into Snowdrop and Spore, summon teardrop, sack his Sork, and then push him to 300 life points. Then on main phase 2, I go into Jasmine Mardell to get boss stage, but I forgot that I pitched Har earlier, so there was kind of no point in me doing that. I could have just left the teardrop on the field, honestly. But he just Regekis and passes, but since Petal comes back and he's at 300 life points, he scoops. On to game 2 of this final round. He lets me go first because he saw me go second last time, so he's just trying to figure out if he wants to go first or second. And his deck is a going second deck, so that makes sense. So I pop up with Lone Fire and Snowdrop and on a Teardrop, one set card and a boss stage. And on his turn I get Har. Then he activates Twin Twisters. I'm completely okay with it. He plays Chaos Space and then Har on Resolution, forces him to discard one monster. I activated that effect. Then he summons Levineer and uses its effect, and then I tell him that Har negates and destroys it, then he just scoops. And that's pretty much how the tournament went. So in the end, I managed to go 3-1. Let's see the tournament results.
So he wants me to announce the winner, Thomas Lee, with 9 points, receiving 45 stolen credit in tonight's tournament.
Yo, Rikka, dude.
We had a good turnout. He played well tonight.
Man, I only lost to you and I got 10.
It'd be like that.
So let him see it. Oh, so there you go. So open this pack.
Oh, you opened Titano side already.
You already opened a secret, so open the next. Yeah. Seriously? Yeah.
Yeah, return the box. Access code, access code. Oh, Liz. That last pack though. Rub it. Rub it. Rub that pack. At 70? Oh, I thought it was a dramatic DG. He got me mad high. Alright, I got my camera back off of the tripod setup. It's got a second box, or a speed runner. Do it.
Clarify, it's his third box.
Oh, third box. This is a gear suit.
I already pulled them. I pulled them and gave them the Crony.
I pull him another one.
Another.
Oh, no. No.
Also,
Grave.
Wow. Oh my God.
No, I want that, Nick. I want
The grave diggers.
Why are you telling me right now?
oh yeah, so much more to open still.
Yeah, you only opened the first 2 packs.
That's nasty.
Alright, we just Nick's still opening his fire box. We're gonna interview these guys over here. What are you guys eating?
Chili cheese fries from the pizza shop downstairs, yo. What's it called?
Dude, that looks so good.
Harry's.
Same place I ate last week. It's pretty good. Alright, so what are you eating?
Steak and cheese and baklava after.
Yo, what's the
Just how we get
baklava? What
down
is the baklava? Tell the viewers, what is that?
It's Greek dessert.
Oh, that looks way good, dude. With the Coke too?
This is how we get
Your
down
setup,
to great
dude.
stories, man.
Yo, this is how we spend time at Great Stories.
Mr. Thomas, man. This guy's making it the whole time.
Facts.
Hey.
We go way back. We all go way back.
Yeah. Thomas is the one that taught me the OTK.
Feeling it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, what?
Because if I pull a $10 secret, that's all I'm getting.
Is Ooh, is that prismatic?
Damn, you hate to see it.
All right, what? 1, 2. How many did I give you?
How do you feel about this box?
I was going to buy this, but I'm very happy.
You got Moonlit, and you got a...
Are you reserving the fun MP?
Yes.
Are you reserving the
Ooh, you got the Dino.
Yo, I got that dinosaur you got.
You got the Dino.
I want another one.
Smells really good. Oh, Ghost Mourner.
What's that worth?
It's like 30, 35.
Alright, so it wasn't a terrible box.
Not bad.
Yeah, I got one too.
Dude, you bought another box. You bought another box.
That's box number 4, son.
Box number 4. He's smelling it. He really wants the victory. How'd you pull the effect veiler? Get that 500 back?
That's what it's worth?
Yeah.
Effect veiler?
500.
That's
I'm not gonna love that shit. We're on season.
That show's mad funny.
Another
Grave diggers. There's
Another
one.
one? Another one.
fucking nervous.
This is the last one. Hold up.
That has to be the other secret.
Access code or prismatic.
Gotta be link cross.
Prismatic.
Something that makes it worth it.
prismatic link cross.
Something that
Come on,
makes
come on.
it worth
Bruh.
it.
What?
Wait, what? You got Jip the secret. You got 5 ultras.
That happened?
Damn, yeah, that
Secret
happened.
in this box.
Really?
And then 5 ultras.
That's crazy.
That really sucks.
Alright,
Wait,
one more.
at least it was like one of those.
The crop's really good. Damn. Alright, this is our report. We just finished locals. It was really dark outside, so I just didn't want to walk, and there's the wind going around. So, how'd you do, Pat?
I did pretty well. I just lost to Scrubs. And I'm not gonna put any names out there, but it rhymes with Temmie. PPG. He got lucky. He's terrible,
Dude,
terrible scrub. Terrible.
You watched the video. I opened like the nuts against Pat. Hey,
too many
caught my deck.
combos in
You
one
caught
deck,
my
and
deck.
it draws all of them.
You caught my deck.
No dead draws both games. Has all the outs. Akemi, more like bad Kemi TCG.
We take those with the Rikka fairies. I'm using the exact same build as before. I did brick in one of the games. If you saw the chaos game, it's going to be, I think that was the last game I recorded. But I bricked so bad I couldn't play any cards. But he played card destruction and it fixed my hand completely. So we take those.
A dark world.
All right. If you like the vlog, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you all enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.
He's a scrub.
Bye, guys.